So some of the impact on teachers and students, we're now in our 3rd year of implementation here at Shuckson. And what we have seen was when teachers went through the 3-day SIOP training, and I ask teachers every spring, I give the same survey, the same questions. How's your understanding of the model? How's your level of implementation? And then what was your level of professional growth? So it's more of a reflection for me as a coach of how well am I doing with facilitating that professional development. And the very first year, about 44% of our teachers said they had a really clear understanding of the model. So, and that's, I think, fair. When you go to a 3-day training and you get all of this information, you retain probably about 44% of it, right? And this is clear understanding. That's the question. And then for implementation, actually, are you fully implementing the model? It was about 16% who said after their first training, first year, I would say I'm implementing, clear at about 16%. We're now in our 3rd year. So again, when we're focusing on SIOP together and helping each other and collaborating, and when there's a coach to support, we're now at the teacher reporting, perception data, about 90% of teachers say they have a clear understanding of the SIOP model, and that's just within 2 years. And then for our implementation, about 78% say they are fully implementing the model. So again, that shows that just by going to a training, even if teachers get valuable information, we have to follow up that training with some sort of coaching or even peer coaching or professional development for teachers to get together and figure out, okay, how do we implement what we learned into the lessons this week? And if, a message for anyone who's trying to bring SIOP into their building to make sure that that's a component of it, and you will see the results. That's where we're at now. As far as student impact, it was very, very clear to us after our first year of SIOP implementation, the number of ELL students who exited ELL, which means they reached proficiency, they reached level 4. We had hovered around anywhere between 8 to 13%, all the way back if you look to 2008. About 8, 10, 13% of our students were exiting ELL. After the first year of implementation of SIOP, we had 25% of our ELL students exit the program. And that was really important for us to see, because we have this group of long-term language learners that are hovering in level 3 who just aren't getting exactly what they need in class. So when we talk about how SIOP helps all learners but is essential for language learners, SIOP was able to give us just those few little tools that we needed as a teacher to teach language that was exactly what those kids needed. And a quarter of our students exited ELL that first year. And then the 2 years since, we've seen the same level. So we've had, the year before last, we had about 22% exit. This year we had 23%. So we've seen this continuous and steady improvement for students where we are actually meeting their language needs, so they're able to exit our program.